Hey everyone, it's good to talk to everybody. This is probably going to be one of my longest videos because I'm currently at my friend's house. For sake of privacy, we will call him BW, and he is one of the biggest Ghostbusters fans I know, and he has an entire room dedicated to him. So we are going to do a video, and he's going to explain all his Ghostbuster stuff to us. So we will come take a look, and we're going to do the whole room. So he's going to give us a little commentary and tell us what everything's about.
So if you look at these posters on the wall, this is kind of what kickstarted the whole project. So I had this spare bedroom and didn't know what to do with it. There was kind of nothing in here for quite a while. These posters I actually saw at a Red Robin restaurant, and I thought they were super cool. Found them on Amazon, bought the whole set with the frames, and that kind of kickstarted this entire room, starting with these posters. So I got these on Amazon. I saw them at a Red Robin, and I thought they were just very unique, and I needed something to put on the walls in this room. So that was kind of the first thing. Mm-hmm. From that, it evolved to this woodwork that's on the wall. So these are all one of one. The one on the top, these are all made by friends. They were gifted to me by friends. These are literally one of one pieces that were made. So I had the one on the top was the first one, then I kind of got like this yarn spun one with the nails, and then the Ghostbusters 2 one. I have a friend that does woodworking, made it for me. I thought it just makes a cool piece for the wall, and the fact that they are all essentially one of a kind. I appreciate that. I like that. So that led to the Kenner Ghostbusters collection. So for me, my very first memory of playing with toys, being interested in toys, was the Kenner Ghostbusters from the late 80s, based off the cartoon. It's weird we didn't get movie figures until way later. But the real Ghostbusters cartoon figures are awesome. So if you want to start at the top row in the back, those are all the original. That's the original Ghostbusters with the original ghosts. These are all complete. They're all pretty minty. I collect loose. I don't collect anything in package. If I get something in package, I immediately open it. There are some things here that I actually bought that have been in the package from the 80s, and I literally open them because I just collect everything loose. If you want to zoom in on these two Slimers here, these are very rare. One has a blue proton pack, and then if you look to the other side of Stay Puft there, so that's the blue one. And if you go to the other side, there's the red pack. So those, I don't know which one is the variant. I don't know if anybody knows. In some countries and in some places they got the blue, some places got the red. I have both. I'm a completist. This is a 100%, as far as I am concerned, a 100% complete collection. So there's the original release, the Stay Puft. If you zoom over to the right, these are the Fright features and the Super Fright features. Then down here you have the Screaming Heroes. I have some of the Slimed Heroes. I have all of the vehicles. There's the Ecto 2, the Ecto 3, all of the Ghost. You come down here, there's the Ectocopter, and then there's like the race car. Coming down here further, you have the monsters and the humans. These are all complete. I will say one thing, if you zoom in on Dracula, if you are a collector, always look for that necklace piece. If you ever see this loose, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to have that little necklace piece. Always look for that. That's very important if you're a completist. If you scroll down, one of the rarest items I have is actually going to be these right here. These stupid things are called Finger Pop Fiends. If you even find a listing on eBay, you're lucky, because it took me forever to even find a listing. There are variants to these. I'm not collecting every variant. To me, that's ridiculous. But they basically made all 3 of these in essentially 3 different colors. I have one set. That's enough for me. I'm not looking to collect more of those because they are so rare, so hard to find. And then these are some of the other, like, a lot of these have slime features. You kind of pour the slime into them, and they do certain things, and goblins and stuff. But these are all complete. Again, these are all 100% complete with all of the accessories. They're all very minty. If you look over here, this is the newer release from the Afterlife movie. These are called the Fright Features when Hasbro took over the license from Kenner. So these are all complete. There are variants to these. There's a variant with the Slimer, and there's a variant with the Bug-Eye Ghost. And then these are kind of just the generic ghosts. But these are from the new movie. The reason I collect these is because they match up and they pair well with the old Kenner style. It's the 5 points of articulation. It matches with the Kenner style. Down here at the bottom is the Extreme Ghostbusters from 1997. These are not Kenner. This is from a company called Trendmasters. There is one variant, and it is Eduardo here in the pink. If you look, there's a pink proton pack, and then to the right is the purple. So the purple is the mass release, and then the pink is going to be the variant. The variant's harder to find. These are all complete, including the Ecto-1 in the back there, which is 100% complete. If you didn't know they were Ghostbusters toys, just by looking at them, somebody would have to tell you there's really not a whole lot of Ghostbusters insignia on them. I collect them again because it kind of matches the style of the old Kenner. So, last but not least is the Firehouse. This is pretty minty. I will say there is a version of the Firehouse where this purple is not painted. I don't consider that a variant, and I'll tell you why. To me, if this would have been a different color, okay, so say they re-released this and they colored it blue, to me that's a variant. By not painting this, to me that's not a variant. That's why would you want that? Like, why would you want a Firehouse with less detail, with less paint? I don't consider that a variant. I've seen it. I've never been interested in it. Some people consider it a variant. I don't. I have the Ecto-1, and again, I have kind of the rest of the collection sitting in there. And then if you move over to this side, I have the Ecto-2. I'm sorry, I said Ecto-2. I meant Ecto-1A. I have the Ecto-1A. It's got all the slime stickers on there. And then the kind of the cream of the crop is going to be these Ecto-Glow figures, which is the rarest and hardest to find. And those are 100% complete. And if you move up to the third floor, yep, there's the other ones. And kind of the little hidden secret here. It's going to be Louis Tully. And that's going to be the last one. If you ever see one of these loose, always make sure it has the containment unit. Because that is something that is sometimes missing when you try to find these loose. If it's not going to be complete if you don't have the containment unit. I mentioned variants earlier. If you look here on the second floor. So I have that Winston and I have that Ray. What is different, I will tell you one thing. First of all, Winston's proton stream there is almost like a yellow. That is a variant. The main release was, I want to say maybe more like a lime green. What's important about Ray here is you see the little ghost there is red. Okay, if you want to take your camera and move it here, you see there's a blue one. So that was the main release. That's what 99% of the people got. 1% of the collectors got the red one. So that is a true variant. So when I referred earlier to the Firehouse about true variant, that's a completely different color. That is molded in a different color. To me, that is a true variant. That's not mispainted or just not painted like the alleged Firehouse variant. That is molded in a completely different color. To me, those are true variants. That's what you're looking for if you're looking for a variant. So that is 100% complete. And again, here we have the light up sign. And we have this fella here, which lights up and plays a song. Which is very cool. And if you move over, this is another little project piece. So I had these extra proton packs. These are from the Kenner line, and then this is from the Mattel line. I'm sorry, the Hasbro line. That's from the Hasbro line there. This is another one-of-a-kind piece. It was made just because I had these extra proton packs, didn't know what to do with them. So there's the Hasbro one and then the Kenner ones. And then the very last piece of the collection is going to be this one here, which is awesome, which has a little bit of everything. It's got the Scoleri brothers, it's got Vigo, it's got the Library Ghost, it's got the Terror Dogs, it's got Slimer, it's got your Ghostbusters, it's got pretty much everything you're going to want, especially Stay Puffed at the top.
Yeah. And how'd you get that?
That was you.
Yeah, that's right. That was a gift from me. I'm a wonderful person. Well, man, thank you so much for giving us the tour. So, hope you guys like it. This is going to definitely be my longest video for sure. So, please like and subscribe. Till next time.